Hi there, it's Lori Pinto from Lollipop Paper and Ink. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm starting a little video kickoff of the brand new upcoming, but by the time you see this video, it will already be released. But I'm talking about the January to June 2022 mini catalog. And tomorrow, which is January 4th, that is the day that it is released, and that's when it is available to the public. I wanted to start off by doing a few videos of my favorite bundles and to give you some ideas and some inspiration. So this is our first project that we're going to do today, and this is from the Blessings of Home bundle, which is included in the catalog in the Heart and Home suite. And I'm okay showing you the inside of the catalog because I know the video won't be published until my kickoff, which is Saturday. So this is the Heart and Home suite. It's a dual bundle suite, and it has the Blessings of Home bundle, which is this stamp set here, beautiful images and beautiful dies. So it also has a Honeybee Home, which I have another video that I'm planning to do because this is one of my favorites also. So this is on page 59 of the catalog, where you can buy the entire suite and they give you an item number and a price just for that. Or you can certainly just order the bundles and all of these cool items that are included. This one I like too because it also has the Memories and More card packs and envelopes and bases, and that's always a great thing to have to add to the bundle. It makes mass producing of your cards so much easier. So that's what we're going to be working on today. It is, let me just show you quickly the Heart and Home Designer Series paper that is part of this. And you can see how this is my favorite print with the little bumblebees. But they all have a beautiful, colorful front side, and then the back sides are all really nice wood grain, but really pretty traditional and floral images using our current colors. And so I just love it. But this cinnamon cider piece is definitely my favorite. Okay, so let's get started. I did do a couple of the cuttings and the croppings beforehand just to make things just a little bit easier for layering. But I'll show you what we have, and I'll tell you what the measurements are. These I cropped out. We're going to we used this die for that guy. Let's see, where is he? Right here. This is the one let's see. Oh, this was the long one. So this is that pretty border die that you can cut it out all different colors or leave it white. It's just beautiful. So I did crop out previously 2 of those. We're going to use that. This will just be for our sentiment tag. This is another new product that is called the gingham embossing folder. And I went ahead and I did emboss this layer also, so that we have more time to work on the focal image. I'm using it as my bottom layer is just a piece of cinnamon cider 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Then my embossed layer is 5 1/4 by 4. And then this I cropped out of the scalloped contour dies. And then I'm putting it all onto a base of 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 and scored at 4 1/4, just the usual. And then here, what I did, this is going to be our focal image. And I embossed this just with the clear emboss powder. And I'm going to use this as our, this will be our focal image. And I will be cropping this out. And this one was small enough where I could just use my little mini. So let's just get that out. And I can put that right in here. I'll go this way. The embossing folder was a little too wide, that I wouldn't be able to do that. And the lighting in here is a little funky today, so because it's snowing like crazy out there. So let's just get this on here on my, okay, I went ahead and got my Post-it tape. That always works, and I don't have to fuss with it. It's usually not an issue, but it's the lighting today where I just couldn't see where it was going. Okay. All right, so now we have this cute little floral image that's going to be our focal image. And what we're going to do here is just take a little bit of color, and I'm going to brush it on with 2 of my blending brushes. And what I do here is it comes in a pack of 3, so I do have 2 packs because I don't want to have to waste time waiting for it to dry. And if you wash it, which you absolutely can wash them, and rinse out the color, you do have to wait a very long time for it to dry, because you can see there's like a gazillion little pieces in there. So I keep one for each color family, and that seems to work okay for me. So I have my pale papaya and my old olive, and I'm just going to color blend in a little bit of color onto the two centers of the flowers, and then I'll just use the green, the old olive, for afterwards, and then just make sure I can get the other ones. Now the pale papaya is very, 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 very light, so you don't have to worry about it going on too much, which some of the other colors you do. You would just take it out and work it here on your scrap paper first. But this seems to be, I just want a little bit of color, and with running it over the embossed images, it definitely, it just seeps into the areas that you want to bring out the color in a little bit. And I'm just going to do that. I see a little bit of a top flower here. All right. And then we can take the old olive and do the same for the, let's see if we have more. It's so hard to see with the light and the clear. If I had used white emboss powder, that may have been a little bit easier to see. And now I'm just going to take, now the green might come out a little too dark, so I want to make sure that I run that off the side just a little bit and just get it onto where I want it. And I do want it a little darker right around those edges there. Okay, and it just makes the pale papaya pop a little bit, but not too much because we want it to be subtle. All right, so those are just going to go into their own little bin so that they can dry. While I have my ink out, I'm going to stamp the sentiment right here on this little guy. And I'm going to use this one that says, have a perfect birthday. And let me just grab that. So just to make sure that I am straight, because it's very hard to see with the when you're using the cling stamps. So what I would probably do, because if I had it on a big scrap, I could just trim around it, but I just want to use this one size. So I think I'll just test it here. And that looks okay. And let's put that right in the center. Okay. And that is a nice little sentiment to really make everything pop. All right, so let's just layer these up. I'm going to take my pale papaya embossed layer, and you could use either side here. I think I like this side better. And when it's embossed layers, I usually add a little bit extra on the adhesive. Lay it on a little thick, just around the edges to make sure that it doesn't pop up on us. And okay, now let's put this up on top of the card base. Alrighty, and this is from my favorite sheet of my favorite print from that Heart and Home DSP. I'm not going to pop this up with dimensionals because I do want my focal image to be popped up. I'm just using this as a background so you can see those cute little bumblebees. And then I'll take this and we can layer this right here, but let's just take a few of our cropped images that I have, and I do want those to show a little bit. So I'm going to put one there and one here, and let's just okay, which way do I want this to go? All right, I have that guy up there. Let's see. I think I like it better this way. Okay, and then we're going to use some, I'm not going to use my little dimensionals or my minis. I like using, for big images like this, I like to use these foam adhesive pads. And that just takes all the guesswork out of placing all those dimensionals on there. Alrighty, so this is going to go towards the side here. And then my sentiment, which is, oh, here it is, stuck onto the pad. All right, so this one I'm just going to add a little adhesive to the back here and add that. And then we have one little embellishment to add to this. And this is from the annual catalog. These are those bumblebee trinkets. And although this suite did come with, it came with a certain pack of embellishments, I just thought these would work perfectly for this project with all those little bees. So I'm just going to pop this onto a mini glue dot. It fits perfectly on there. And then, there we go, and have that right there. Okay, there is our first project for our catalog kickoff of the January to June 2022 mini catalog, which has many, many beautiful projects in there. This again was from the Blessings of Home bundle, which is part of the Heart and Home suite, and that's the DSP that I used also. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like it, share it, and hopefully subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss the next one. I will have a few more that will all be published during the day on Friday, January 7th. And the 7th, yes. And then we can explore more possibilities and have more inspiration. So I hope you'll join me for my next one. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.